Queer cats are tone setters, the same reason my main legion of chrome wetters. With long cheddar, mixed with lines written, no time slipping. When we rhyme spitting, divine mission. Since the house days, GA Grandma left DJ Tanner outraged. The South stays, about that Beretta clapping, lines balanced with
Head on over to Spotify and all other streaming platforms. Check out the NoMercyTV Podcast. Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. You know what time it is, man. Damn. Will this Fat Joe and Cuban link shit ever end? Man, oh man. Let's talk about it though. You can feel me? So yesterday or the day before, I believe, Star from Star and Buck Wild, y'all know Troy Terrain, shouts to him. He was doing a live, and he ended up basically showing some paperwork that basically shows that, you know, Fat Joe allegedly snitched. You understand? Now, I know Cuban Link had, you know, posted the same paperwork on his Instagram and everything like that. And I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I read that paperwork. That shit bold. That shit fugazi as hell. You understand? Now, I did see some other people chiming in and saying, "Oh, there's some other paperwork or whatever out there." Whatever. I'll comment on that when I see it. You understand? But we talking about this paperwork that, you know, Cuban Link done posted, and now we're doing viral. Everybody's talking about it. It just looked fake. Like, you understand? It looked like somebody took like some other paperwork and photocopied it on there, or I don't know what that shit is or how they were trying to put together, but that shit looked fake as fuck. Not to mention the rest of the document isn't even filled out. You understand? So that is real questionable in my opinion. It's real questionable. And with Cuban Link, right? Cuban Link, from what I see, because I can tell a lot by how people move, right? Cuban Link to me comes off as a solid individual. You know, it's been a whole lot of beef and stuff like that with Fat Joe off a pun, over Cuban Link, you know, getting his face scarred and, you know, stuff like that. And I know that this was like some real street shit, some real serious shit, but my thing is this, man. At what point does it end? What point does it end? You know, I know people are always on some, yo, you can't tell people how long to hold a grudge and da-da-da, but my thing is this, man. It don't take 20 years to move something. I feel like this. Whatever happened between them two happened. If there was going to be things that follow up or escalate, then cool. It should have been went there, and then everybody go on about their business. You understand? And go their separate ways. The thing I don't like is for Cuban Link to be a stand-up individual, his legacy should not always have to link back to being the guy that beefed with Fat Joe. You understand? Because this is what most people know him as. You feel me? He's a rapper. I'm pretty sure he got other ventures and stuff out there that he's into. But what most people, in terms of the mainstream hip-hop community, the people that do know of him, most people just know of him as the guy that was beefing with Fat Joe for so long. You know, and I would like to see him get to a point where he changes that. You understand? Because, again, he's a solid individual. I'm pretty sure if he, you know, made it to a point where I think they said they invested $1 million or $2 million into his first album. I'm pretty sure there's some talent there that can be put to, you know, other uses and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I just feel like after 20 years, like people even saying like, oh, if 50 and Ja could beef for 20 years, it's only 50 beefing. 50 the only one that's still keeping it going. And yeah, it might be funny sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's like, yo, at some point you gotta let certain shit go, man. You gotta let certain shit go. Either niggas are gonna move something or move on. You understand? That's gonna be the new term. That's what we're gonna start saying over here at No Mercy TV. Move something or move on. Well, I might have to start a series like that. You understand? Talking about, you know, old beefs that been going on like for generations. It's like move something or move on. You feel me? I think that's gonna be the name of this one. Move something to move on. I kind of like that. You know what I mean? But it's just like, come on. I get tired of seeing it. I get tired of seeing it. And mind you, I was when the beef first started, like on some like the street shit and the rap shit. I remember, I think 2002. It was high school. If y'all remember P. Cutter in the Street Wars mixtape series, there was an early one where Cuban Link was going in on Fat Joe at that time, and this was like 2001, 2002. You feel me? The Cuban Link had a freestyle. It's called Welcome to CLK. It was over the Welcome to New York City beat. He went crazy on Fat Joe. I ain't gonna hold y'all. He smoked Joe on that shit. You feel me? He was wilding on it. But when it's going back to that long, you're talking about 20 years. It's like every medium you could possibly have to go in on him, you done use. It done probably been some Cuban Link going at Fat Joe on the cassette, then on the mixtapes. Now we in the internet age and the social media era, and you're still going in on him. And it's like, come on, man. We don't want to keep on seeing stuff like this continue to go on forever without it being resolved. You understand? And one thing I will say in terms of Fat Joe's end is Fat Joe done been in New York numerous times. And he done been in the Bronx too. You feel me? I've seen Fat Joe in the Bronx a couple of times. You know what I mean? He might be with security or whatever, stopping in, and he might not be. I've never seen Fat Joe in the hood. I've seen him on like 3rd Ave and Fordham and, you know, those kind of places. You know, they might have a couple bodyguards with him, whatever. But at the end of the day, dude still be around. You feel me? So I feel like if something was going to happen, it should have been happening. You understand? And by this time, 2021, with everything else that's going on in the world, I just feel like this is one of those beefs that don't really need to keep on seeing the light of day. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, Cuban Link got a ton of interviews talking about it. I think he got interviews on Vlad. He got a dope interview with Queensflip. His Queensflip interview was fire because he really sat and broke down everything, like the pun shit, the incident, where he got scarred, his album. He broke down everything. So that was really a dope interview for me to see, and it was something that was in full. You got to watch him lay out the entire timeline with no breaks in between. So, I really enjoyed that interview just coming from seeing, what they were doing when I was younger. But at this point, it's like I was in high school seeing that. I'm 33 years old now. I'm tired of it. You feel me? So hopefully them two niggas could put that shit to rest at some point. And of course, Fat Joe done went on social media and said, the paperwork was a lie. And I could see it myself that paperwork is just straight up bogus. So, that's, I don't know. I don't know with that. You feel me? So somebody need to put out something real if they're gonna, allege that dude was telling. So that's just my thoughts on that, man. Let me know what y'all think about, this whole beef. Y'all think that paperwork is real or not? Do y'all think, Cuban has a right to still be going in on Fat Joe, or do y'all think they should just dead the whole situation to keep it moving? Let me know what y'all think, and I'll holler at y'all soon. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I'm out of here. Bye.